Hey guys, this is Pikmin Master, and from what I've heard from Iris, yeah, they found a Thunderstone for Pikachu, whether or not to evolve. And I've also heard from Iris that she asked you guys if you want to evolve them. And so, pretty much the few people who actually answered pretty much said no, so I'm not gonna let Pikachu evolve. I'm gonna let the counters decide on whether or not to, what to do with the Thunderstone. Well, speaking of counters, I'm actually going to introduce a new counter. So I was wondering, okay, so what's the new counter? Well, technically it's two counters. Okay, here's the thing. You know how most of my counters pretty much only apply to Mario Kart? Because you know the lightning counter pretty much only applies to Mario Kart. A lot of the fails apply to Mario Kart, even though they pretty much apply to anything. Well, yeah, he's going to apply two counters. One is pretty much specified for Mario Kart. Yeah, well, what the heck? And another one is in general. Okay, so let's start this one. Okay, I'm gonna start with the one I'm not gonna go advertise that much about. There's going to be the Bowser Castle counter. So you're wondering what that is? It's basically the Mushroom Gorge counter, but the Bowser Castle counter. You also know the Rainbow Road counter for Rainbow Dash, but for Bowser Castle, I'm putting in the Paper Mario variant of Bowser. Mostly because here's the thing: the Paper Mario variant Bowser is pretty much the easiest Bowser I can make. By that I mean you know how in Paper Mario and its sequels that Bowser kind of acts a bit differently than his usual self. Well, that's kind of like my own personality. I kind of very like to it's easier for me to act with the Paper Mario variant Bowser. So yeah, I kind of like this Bowser more. Okay, and now the more important counter I'm going to introduce, which is going to be the victory counter. So, if wondering who's going to be the character for the victory counter, well, really there can only be one character. So, when I was thinking about the victory counter on what character should I use for it, I pretty much thought for a whole 10 seconds-ish for the character. Genshio. Whoa, what's with Genshio? Yeah, remember I said in top 60, Genshio is quite victory obsessive, and yes, I know it because I played it. And I was thinking, yeah, Genshio will be a perfect candidate for the victory counter. So what's the victory counter, you may ask? No, I'm not going to slot the victory counter in every Pokemon battle I make. No. And no, it also does not mean that I'm going to start posting random losses there either. No, what this is the victory counter pretty much, generalizes. If I get first place on a Mario Kart race, if I get first place on Kid Icarus Uprising online, whether it's for free for all or for Life is Dark, but I think I might as well put it just for free for all. But if I do Life is Dark, it will be the victory counter if I get the most points. It's like let's say if my team in KIUO wins the match, but I don't get the highest number of points, the victory counter does not show up. Okay, that's that. Also, if I win a Martinez Open match, which, because since I upload pretty much everything there, I don't always upload wins, I will make a victory counter if I win one. So I think that's it. So let's see here. Oh, and for brawls, if I win a brawl, then yes, that's going to be a victory counter. But for the Pokemon ones, this will be very specific. Because to get a victory counter up in a Pokemon battle, I have to win a friend match. That's pretty much it. If I win a friend match, then that's where the victory counter comes in. Because I pretty much only upload wins in Pokemon Wi-Fi. So if I uploading everything upon Wi-Fi will just give me a huge victory counter that's completely unnecessary. So that's only going to be for friend match wins. To be fair. Okay, so I guess that's it on the Bowser Castle counter. Since there's a Bowser Castle on Martinez Open, I'm also going to include that in. Okay, speaking of adding a specific course in, the Mushroom Gorge counter. And I wanted to do it for some time now. However, I've yet to counter this course. But if I reach the Mushroom course in Martinez Open, I will put the Mushroom Gorge counter in. Even though it's not officially Mushroom Gorge, but it's based off Mushroom Gorge. So I'm including that in. Okay, so also the lightning counter stays the same, and everything else pretty much stays the same. Okay, by the way, yes, random toy reference. There we go. Because I need to get that toy reference up sooner or later. Well, speaking of toy references, might as well put another one in. That I've heard that Square's gonna do something about it I think it's tomorrow. So let's go. I'm wondering what it is. I've heard like it might as well be a port to the iOS. I hope it's not that, but it might as well be that, considering. But who knows? Maybe we might get a 3DS game for Twelly. That'd be so awesome. Okay, that's enough. It's a random toy reference there. Okay, if I'm missing something, I probably already put an annotation or whatever or something else. Oh, one last thing. Oh, good thing I just remembered. Okay. I probably said it in Mario Course Exhibition, but sometime after Mario Course Exhibition, I'm going to make a thoughts on my Dream Retro courses. I'm actually going to start now, which is going to be a series of thoughts on ideas for retro courses. It's going to be the final thing, whatever's going to be. It's going to be 16 courses out of what's left of the available retro courses. So essentially, pick 16 of them in a specific order with a specific reason. Meaning that Shell Cup will be certain course, etc., with a specific reason why. That's what I'm trying to go for in this Dream Retro Courses for Thoughts On series. I'm actually going to start now. However, I'm going to make a thoughts on its pre-alpha, what I call it. It's pre-alpha, meaning that it's just random thoughts for no random reason. Alright? And I also have, hopefully I might be able to have various other things going on, like Pokemon Wi-Fi 201 through 203. Okay, so yeah, we're going to have 201 through 203. So hope you'll see that, along with Rainbow Road of Double Dash. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later on what's going to do next.